Welcome to the new season number 3, the 18-19 season of the AC Milan Youth Challenge. Just to catch you up, we played a fair few friendlies, a lot of big teams: Arsenal, United, Barcelona, Lyon, Madrid. We played Dynamo Kiev in the best place playoff matches. We beat them 3-0 on aggregate over 2 legs, pretty easy. And today we have the Champions League group stage, which is just a couple of days before our first match and the day before the transfer window closes. Been a relatively quiet transfer window for us. Let's take a look. Lots are out, as you can see. All these free transfers are just shitty youth players that we are never going to bother thinking about playing ever. Important transfers: Thomas Butnik, we sent him on loan to Bastia in League 1. So hopefully he's already made 2 appearances, 2 assists. He's off to a good start. He should develop some nice stats this season. Who else have we sent out? We sent a shitload of. We cut a lot of fat from the squad. Diego Lopez retired. He's a pretty decent coach, actually, but I don't have any space to give him any space. I don't have any space to give him. I don't have any space to give him a job. Alessandro, we sent him off to Palermo for the season. They're in the Serie A as well. They just got promoted. I'd like to see a lot of improvement from him. I think we could really start playing him next season a bit more. He's looking quite nice. Who else? We sold Rodrigo Eli to Lazio for 5 up to 7 million. Vangioni, who was injured all last season, we sold him to Velez for 1 million. This guy, we bought him last season. We let him just play for Catania, whatever. And now he's at Parma this season in Serie B. Arnie Meyer, he said he'd like to leave. He doesn't want to be here. He wanted to go to Red Bull Leipzig because he believes he'd be a very important player there. He wasn't too happy when I told him no, but we did loan him out, and we are getting a decent chunk of money for the loan, 2.5 million for the season. So that'll be interesting. But the more important transfers, we got this kid on a free from some San Martin, some unknown club in Argentina. Well, at least I don't know them. He doesn't look amazing, but he was a free transfer, potential 3 stars. Even if we just made a profit on him, that's good. Now this is the big one. It does say he's 19 here, but I did wrap this transfer up in February of last season, or this year, February of 2018. So he was 18 when I wrapped the transfer up. He did cost us a bit of money, 8.5 million plus add-ons. He doesn't look too bad. He's going to probably play quite a bit this season. I hope to see him improve quite a bit. He's already got a goal for us in the Champions League qualifier. It was a penalty. 95 pass completion. So he's so far so good. We bought this Swedish winger, Marcus Wow. 3.5 star potential. He's already beginning to improve. Very pacey for an 18-year-old. You got to work on those technicals though, but he looks quite cool, quite nice. This dude from Romania, some decent mentals for a centre back. Lots of bravery, lots of aggression, anticipates things well, makes good decisions. So mentally, he's pretty good. Physically needs some work, technically needs some work, but he could turn out to be a decent centre back. And at 750,000, he was pretty cheap too. So yeah, Elias Lopez, 4-star potential, 3-star current ability, 18 years old. He's going to play a lot this season. Um, Players like Abate, he's getting old now. He's starting to decline. His physicals are still good. His technicals are still good. But he's 2.5-star now. Apparently, this guy's very better. So he's going to play a lot this season. Abate will take a bit of a back seat. He's getting a bit old, and he will play a lot. This kid, another centre back, 3.5-star potential from Pescara. Some good mentals, lots of determination, which is good. Not amazing physically and not amazing technically. He needs to work on his tackling quite a bit, but another centre back and some more depth to our under 20 squad. Lots of potential there. Lots of 3-stars. I'm liking the 3-stars and up, especially these 4-star players. And that's it for transfers. Let's get into the Champions League draw. So we are a 3rd seed team. So let's start with the 1st seed. We've got Madrid, Arsenal, Zenit St. Petersburg, Inter, Bayern, Monaco, Liverpool, Sporting. So far, we want to get Group D. I think Zenit is a standout in terms of the weaker teams. The Sporting group would be good as well. D or G. I think D is the standout. I think Zenit is the standout weakest team at the moment. But things just got a whole lot more complicated because all of these teams, the 2nd seeds, seem to be pretty strong. Barcelona, Man City, Benfica, Dortmund, Juventus, Chelsea, Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain. I think a lot of these teams are going to be looking to top the group. This looks pretty tough. Definitely want to avoid Group H. That's going to be a group of death. Same with Group E, Group A, Group B. Holy shit, it's stacked. But this is where we are now. We're going to take a bit more time with this one. If I had to get one, C, D, because I still think we can beat Zenit St. Petersburg. And still G, but I think C is well rounded so far. So Basel, Moscow, Leverkusen, United, 4 teams to go. We're in the bottom half, so we could potentially get the disgusting Group H. G is where we want to be. Alright. Come on, G. Group G. We got a 50% chance. And we're fucked. That's tough. That's real tough. Who do we get in the final? I think Fenerbahce is a standout one there. Maybe Dynamo or Genk. They're not bad either, but I would expect us to beat any of these teams here. And Group H, I'm aiming for 3rd place. I don't see us beating Madrid or PSG. They're really 2 class teams, and we're still a level below them in terms of the players we have now. I don't think we're that amazing, but who knows what can happen. It's not on paper, but I'm going to aim for the 3rd spot, get into that Euro Cup, and then get deep into the Euro Cup. Tough group. So what I'll do, actually, well, it's a day away. We're not making any transfers either. So if we can get as many wins as we can, we obviously want to beat. We want to beat the AA Genk. We want to beat them twice, home and away. I think that's really key. Beating them, they're going to be the whipping boys of the group. If we can scrape a draw against PSG and Real, I think that's good. Decline. But our opening match of the season against Sampdoria is what we've got to look to first. Inter sign Andre Wisdom. Is he really that good though? I don't think he was ever that great. Okay. 16.25 million. I don't need centre backs though. I really don't. He would be great. I really want to buy him, but we've got 3 legit good ones already, and then I've got 2 that I kind of want to start playing. Like this guy could be really good. I think we're gonna let him pass. Who actually won the Champions League? Like Liverpool won it, and I was talking shit on them before, saying that they. Well, I didn't really talk shit. I just said that their group was a bit more well-rounded than PSG, Real Madrid, but they won it last season, past winners. So last season it was Liverpool, Tottenham were the runners-up in the Champions League, and they're not even in it this season. Arsenal won it the season before against Real Madrid. So we've had 2 English winners in the Champions League so far on this save. Yeah, 3-star. I still don't think he's ever been that amazing to go to Inter Milan. Signed him. Alright, that's interesting. I think our chances of ever getting him are gone now, but who's this kid? Nah. Come on, let's just get to it. I just want to get to the Saturday the 1st. I should have just edited this shit out. Should have just cut it into 2 parts, but I'm lazy and now I'm just talking nonsense and you're wasting your life away. So many transfers. Alright. That's disappointing. He was quite good for us against Kiev, 7.55, and he was man of the match 1 point. I think we're going to play him quite a bit this season. Yeah, especially with Antonelli getting a bit older now. He's still quality. I still actually quite like him. DeSiglia is going to be a real key player, but Andreas Lamas, we're going to play him a lot this season. I think a lot of the younger kids now that we had at the start of the game are going to start maturing a bit more now, because now we're a couple of years in. How old is he? He's 20 years old, so he's going to start pushing for those first team spots. 15 players they signed. Juventus spent 43 million. They bought Camacho, a world-class midfielder. And now we have to just wait until January to make more signings. Alright. Yeah, beautiful. That's great. That's music to my ears because he wasn't happy when I knocked. Well, actually, I had a bid from Barcelona for about 30 odd million for him, and the agent said that he wanted to speak to them, and I knocked it back. I was expecting him to have a bit of a hissy fit, but nothing came of it. Man City never made a bid either, so I couldn't upset him that way. So all is good. Alright, so this is goals for the season. We've already reached that. We've already made 1 goal of the season. That was easy shit. We just got to finish third again, though, which might be difficult. I would like to see us beat our points total of last season. That's my goal. And they're 12. These are players 12 months away from being homegrown. Beautiful. So we're going to control them. Let's so we got a few injuries. We got a few players playing for the reserves as well. Might give Lopez a bit of a start. And up in Cano, actually I'm not comfortable with that at the moment. We might just have one of our lesser fit players come in, although we kind of got a arm twisted with Antonelli. We might, yes, bring on Poli. I'm kind of happy with that at the moment. There we go. Let's get into it. Alright. Yes, that's win. There should be no problems. We beat these guys all the time. Let's just get into it. Get it done. So this will probably be nothing. I expect it to fade away very soon. There we go. DeSaglio comes down that right hand side and throws it in. Poli to Havertz, smashes one, tees it up. Oh, keeper saves. So the average age of the squad is 24. The average age of most Serie A squads is 26. So we're quite young. I wonder if we can eventually push that number lower. Havertz in the centre to new signing Malgoni. Lapadula loses it. Gomez recollects the clearance. Dominating possession at the moment. Although we're only 10 minutes in. Jesus. At 75% possession, Lapadula hits the side netting. Worth a shot though. We've had one half chance already. Swung it in. There we go. Up in Cano, the Frenchie scores his first goal of the season and our first league goal of the season. Antonelli flicks it on Lapdula, brings it back in. Malagoni goes for a shitty pass. I think he really should have shot or passed it back. That was poor. Havertz out wide. Haji's cut in. Poli, Malgoni. We've got a... Oh, that's a better pass that time. Good save from the keeper. Another deadly corner, and it was close. Poor clearance. Gomez wins the tackle. Malagoni brings it out wide to Saglio with a lot of space. Brings it back into center. Malgoni again. Havertz takes a chance. Passes it out to Antonelli. He chips it in. Malgoni. Back out to Antonelli, who's fouled by Peter Enkerson. Swung in. A free kick. Can we deadly? No. Poli is not there. Up in Cano. Recollects. So I'd go in, 1-0 at the break would be good. We've got another 15 minutes to score another. Malagoni, he's looking pretty good at the moment. I mean, an assist on his debut. His form's been pretty good so far. Swung in. They had one chance the whole match and have put it away. We really got to play better now. That's pretty shit. Lots of space for Antonelli again. Can he get one into the box? Puts it in. That's pretty piss poor, but the keeper fluffs it. Bonaventura sends it in. Malgoni put it out. Bonaventura, Malgoni again. Havertz with the shot, and it's pretty poor. A goal before halftime would be amazing right now. I think we're deserving of it. We really dominated the match. They had one chance that they just put away, which is what the game's all about, but we're not going to score doing that. This is dangerous, and luckily he is a shitty finish, because he should have punished us for that. We're going to just let him have it. Not good enough. Get back out there. Alright. Might be time for a sub. Havertz loses the ball. Time for a counter. Good tackle, but it was actually a good tackle, and then it just kind of accidentally led to a through ball. Poli switches the play. Bonaventura with a lot of space just runs into traffic. Alright, top for that sub. Havertz can come off for Locatelli. Kuko can come on, and Lapadula can come off for Baka. And as soon as I make the sub, of course, one of them gets injured. I don't think I've ever won the first day of the season. That seems to be a bit of a pattern when I play Football Manager. Is the start of my seasons always seems to be really average, and then I seem to build up after that. Like I really get going like towards the midpoint. Torrelia. Well, that was ambitious. But what can we do now? Antonelli. Nothing. Locatelli, Gomez. DeSiglio. Malagoni, who seems to have an injury that is pretty impacting the way that he plays. Kuko lines one up. Malagoni loses it. We need to get creative. And we'll go attacking. That's a poor free kick. Switch to play. Center. Schick. Is it? Yeah, Schick. That is Schick or Schdick? I don't know. But 2 minutes to go. The second half we've been pretty flat, I think. Oh, Oh, come on, mate. Get out of the way. Poor pass. And no. Good save. Getting us out of trouble again. Donnarumma. Oh dear. And this is going to be a draw. Oh dear. Not the start I had intended. Well, I guess you want to win every match, so that's without saying. Not good enough, especially in that first half, second half. The first half we were much better. Then we conceded an unlucky, I will say unlucky, but it was their only chance of the first half, and they just put it away. We didn't put away our chances, and then we didn't really create anything afterwards. We'll end the episode now. We got Sassuolo, and then we got Ghent. I think that might be our next episode, Ghent, in the Champions League. You can see our debut in the tournament. Could be a tough season. Will we get to third again? I think so. I think we'll get third eventually. We've got basically the same team as last season. It's not really much has changed. I think we can get third again easily. Well, not easily. It will be difficult, especially with more performances like that. But anyway, I'm babbling. Like, comment, subscribe. I think this was one of my shittier episodes. I think I should really cut that bit in the middle out. But anyway, live and learn. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Till next time. Goodbye.